our speaker. I'm going to introduce her. Imagination is the stuff that dreams are made of. It's also what people use to create nightmares. Imagination is a divine gift, but whether it's a blessing or a curse is entirely up to the user. Imagine a world where you wake every morning with joy and go to sleep every night feeling thankful and fulfilled. Would you like to explore the many ways to make this dream a reality? Our messenger today will speak about a gift of imagination and share helpful tips on how we can use it to bless our lives and the lives of others. Please welcome Eileen Lighthawk.
Well done.
Thank you.
Wahoozies. Chun chun. What is she doing down there? Getting out all my bag of tricks. Kind of feel like a magician when I come here and I put a bag of stuff and you don't know what's in the bag. What's she doing? Well, you'll just have to wait and see. Are you ready, Phil? Bum, bum, ba, bum, yep. So today we're going to talk about the divine gift of imagination. It's another one of your personal superpowers. Last month when I was here, we talked about superpowers and you being superheroes. And this is continuing on what we built on. Imagination helps you co-create with the divine a better life, not just for you, but for everybody. Beep, 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 beep. With just our imagination, we can feed. And as I'm looking out here, there's so many survivors. You guys have been through the mill, man. We can feed ourselves and our souls and the cells of our body with words and images that act as magnets, that draw us onwards and upwards into being who we truly are, and that draw to us what we really want. You are that powerful. And you have that ability because it was a gift. You didn't have to earn it. It was just given to you. Imagination is like a paintbrush. With it, we can create a better experience for ourselves and for others. Conversely, imagination, painting with a brush of fear, can lead us into victimhood. Who's ever been a victim? Yeah, but I was more of a victim than you were. My victimhood was bigger and worse than yours. If you play that game, let's all sit around and see how miserable we can make ourselves. Imagination can be used like that. It can be used to create more misery. But it can also be used to create more joy. Fear and faith are very similar. When Spirit gave me that message initially, I was like, "Ooh, that's a hot potato." Don't want to say that. They might, burn the witch or something. But fear and faith are very, very similar. They both use the power of your imagination, your focus, your attention, your emotions to turn the invisible energy of life. Invisible is such a weird word because we're getting to the place where everybody sees energy now. So maybe it's not so invisible, but that non-matter, turn the waveform into matter, into material. Imagination isn't just energy. It is, but it's more than that. It is transformative energy. It is a change agent, like you are a change agent. So you have this, and then you apply imagination, and now you have this. Imagination can add to or deplete life. Think of electricity. It's force running through. It can be used to make your morning bagel, toast your English muffin, iron your wrinkled shirt, warm you on a cold night, or it can be used to kill somebody. Imagination is that. The Creator doesn't give us crap. The Creator gives us good gifts to enjoy and expand and grow and be in delight. But Creator also gives us free will. So here you go, kids. Here's a present. Try not to shoot your eye out, right? We, each one of us, in this now moment, in every moment, we choose how we will use the divine gifts that are given to us. We're the ones who choose, and we have free will. Okay, let's look at some quotes from some wisdom teachers. As a man thinks in his heart, so shall he become. What you hold inside of you is a roadmap. It's a predictor of the future. Buddha says, what you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. Magnet, remember? What you imagine, you create. Lao Tzu, the inner is the foundation of the outer. Hafiz, I love this. I love Hafiz anyway. If you haven't read Hafiz, go read you some Hafiz. Hafiz and Rumi are just layered wisdom. And Hafiz said, what we speak out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. What we speak becomes the house that we live in. There's a verse in the book of Proverbs that says, the wise woman builds her house, but the foolish woman tears it down with her words. So again, we want to be wise. We want to use the gifts that we're being given for a good purpose. At any moment, you have a choice that either leads you closer to your spirit or further away from it. And I love this quote from the Buddha. Fear does not prevent death, right? We're raised in this society where, spend your money on insurance just in case. and then if you've made it this far, you better buy some life insurance because now it's pretty much guaranteed you're going to kick the bucket at some point, and you don't want to leave your relatives lacking, right? So it's like we're conditioned from society to live in fear. But Buddha says, fear does not prevent death. It prevents life. I have sat with many people as they got ready to cross over, and people don't regret much of what they've done. But man, do people regret what they didn't do. Fear prevents life. Something to think about. And then this lovely quote from Hafiz. Now that all your worry has proved such an unlucrative business, why not find a better job? Jesus says, who by your worry can grow 1 inch? Who by your worry can change anything? How many of you have laid awake in bed at night worrying? How did you feel about that? Was it joyful? Was it fun? Did it make you happy about waking up the next day? Oh, there's the alarm and I haven't slept yet. Cool. So fortunately, we all have a life experience here to know better. So let's know better. Our lives, our physical and mental health, our relationships, our very experience of having an incarnation on planet Earth is powered by our imaginings and our thoughts. Who decides what you imagine? Who's in charge of that? Yep. What happens when you don't decide what you imagine? You give your power away to television, your neighbor, whatever. You give it away. So, will we use our imaginations to create joy, aliveness, fun, fulfillment, kindness, peace, life, or the other crap? It's our choice. When we choose, remember last month I told you, really work on that vertical flow, work on opening your 8th chakra, work on opening the chakras on the soles of your feet, work on that vertical flow, because when you do, you can receive more light, you can broadcast. And when you don't, you're all twisted up and yucky. So it's our choice. In every moment, individually and collectively, we are always imagining, always. We're always creating, always. We can't help it. You're not just creating when you get your little box or bag or utility tub of craft supplies out. You're creating every moment of every day. We can't help it. We're born of a creator and we're a chip off the old block. You are a creator and you create through your energy. It's our very nature. So the trick is to use our imagination, use what we've been given, use the gifts we have to create something even better. Let's imagine that this is your life. I have an incarnation, and I'm going around having my incarnation. I have a body, I have a brain, I have this. What's inside? Everybody wants to know. Ready, Zoomy? Whatever you put in it. Whatever you put in it is how your life goes. Whatever you put in it. And every moment, I'm showing you this visual because the Holy Spirit said, this will help them remember. They will remember an empty basket. And Eileen saying, it's whatever you put in it. And if you don't like what's in it, then dump it out into the recycling bin. and fill it with something better. It's that simple. Oh, that's so simplistic. Yes, love is simplistic. Fear, love. Yuck, joy. Sickness, healing. Sadness, fun. It is that simplistic. Okay, so I want to go and experiment with you. Open up, uncross. I'm going to say a word. And I want you to be really aware of what your emotions and your imagination do with this word. Don't try to judge. Don't try to be the A student. Just see what your default settings are right now. Okay? Just observe yourself. Observe your humanity. And please observe it with a sense of humor. Person who learns to laugh at themselves will never, ever cease to be amused. So, close your eyes, deep breath. The word I'm going to say affects you personally. The word is change. Just observe. Change. 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 What does your imagination do with that word? Change. How does it feel in your body? Change. What thoughts and pictures jump up? Change. Okay, another deep breath in. Open your eyes. Did you think of money? Pocket money? Did you think of changing your clothes? Did you think of changing your hair color? Did you think of the changing seasons? Did you think of how those little teeny tiny seedlings you had in spring are now big bushy flowers? Did you think of improvements? Did you think of fear and terror? For a long time, we've lived in human societies that programmed us to automatically use our imaginations for fear instead of love. What's the worst case scenario? What's the worst you can think about? Tell somebody enthusiastically, let's say you're 17 years old and you're going to go out and create the life that you've dreamed of since you were 12 or 4, and you tell the adult caretakers in your life, and they say, you might want to think about that. You know, there's a lot of pitfalls in that plan. What's the worst case scenario? And we get trained to think the worst. Why? If you're a conspiracy theorist, it's because the puppet masters know that they can control populations if they live in fear. If you're a realist, you just go, because that's how I was raised, and so was everybody else. It's just programming. That's all it is. It's programming. And we are free. We are free right now in this moment. We are free to change the programming. And because you're here and you come here and you value spirituality, you already have tools. And I'll give you some more today. It is not our fault if we think, if we imagine the worst case scenario. But it is our responsibility to choose something better now. It is our responsibility and our joy to use our imagination for good, for blessing. Because when you do that, it is a broadcast that goes out into the world. Does change scare you, my pretties? There's going to be some changes around here. Uh-oh. Well, you better get ready for some big changes. Every psychic person I know, every spiritually tuned person who gets messages in their meditations is getting, oh, things are changing on planet Earth. Oh, what happens if we have an election and both presidents are dead? Oh, what happens if we have an election and one guy's a convicted felon who brags about how he likes to lie and cheat, and the other guy has dementia? Oh, change. It's so scary. Yeah. Or will you use your divine gift of imagination to wonder, how good can it get? And then, after you ask yourself that, how good can it get? Have the brazen audacity to say, let's find out. Oh, that's not going to make you very popular at the luncheon with the Monday Moaners group. How good can it get? Let's find out. Remember that imagination is a divine superpower. It helps us create whatever we image in. Remember last month, I gave you a little sticker to remind you to image in. And if you didn't get one of those last month, I know you didn't, I brought some extras today. So for those of you who didn't get them, we have them. Image in. Perhaps you've heard the expression, if you can hold it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. Now, life is merciful. So most of what we worry about, most of what we image in that isn't helpful, we have short attention spans. And life is merciful. So it doesn't come to pass. There's a funny quote that says, don't tell me that worry doesn't work. All of the things I've worried about never happen. A quantum physicist might say, everything is energy. The form that energy takes is greatly influenced by the observer. Or, as your dad or grandpa might say, be careful where you point that thing. You have this gift of imagination. Be careful where you point that thing. Imagination is your personal superpower. And it can be siphoned, hijacked, misused, abused, if you allow that to happen. We're each being invited now to use our divine gifts of imagination, of choice, of attention, of intention, with purpose. With purpose. Again, if you want more on this, go rewatch June, and there was a little bit on that in May too. Rewatch the talks. I don't need to repeat everything, but life and evolution are asking us right now to raise our vibration and hold more light and love than we ever have before. Bring it in. Spiritual awareness invites us to use our energy, our words, and our very presence to help create more beauty and joy and love and wholeness on peace on earth as it is in heaven. You ever pray that? Put your feet where your mouth is, on earth as it is in heaven. To do that, we've got to be here now. You can't just space out. We've got to be here in our bodies, embodying the light and the peace of the divine. And that requires an up-leveling of our thoughts and a deliberate focus of our image in nation. A deliberate focus, conscious choice. All right, you were promised some simple little tips and tools to help you. So here they are. Turn your electronics completely off at night. Tune into a higher frequency. Start your day with the divine. Develop your friendship with Source. Notice that things are happening faster right now. Notice that the evolutionary timeline is speeding up. Ooh, how will you keep track of it? That's okay. CNN is on 24/7. No, that's not how you keep track of it. Tune into the divine, and you will know in each moment what the next step is. You don't need to know what the next 5 years are going to be. You don't even know what the next 5 minutes are going to be. What you need to know is that you're in tune with the divine, and you know how to listen. And you know how to, as Linda would say, answer that. Be graceful, and that comes from your relationship. This is not a time to have a religion. This is a time to have a friendship. So make that part of your life. Make a daily gratitude list. What was cool today? We're not even halfway into the day. What was cool so far? What was cool this morning? Make a gratitude list. Unplug from the human world at regularly scheduled intervals. Block out times that you don't do human. Just no. Whatever the drama is, it'll be there later. It'll still be there. Your most important task right now is to tune into the divine broadcast. Be unavailable to humans sometimes so that you can listen more clearly to spirit. Monitor your thoughts and imaginings and choose better ones. When you get in this place of like, I'm going to be nuts and act like a crazy human, stop, hand on the heart. Remember, attention follows your hands. Universal signal, drop into your heart. Breathe, turn off the beeper. Oh no, the beeper won't turn off. It's a crisis. Drop into your heart and ask, what does love think about this? It's a great way to get yourself aligned with the divine. What does love think? Play with opening the soles of your feet. Play with the chakra above your head that lifts you higher, lifts you up into higher consciousness. Play with being open to that vertical flow of love. Be open to a finer broadcast. Be grounded in nature. Earth is changing. The frequency of Earth is scientifically measurably changing. Hello. The amount of light coming into the planet is scientifically measurably changing. Other life forms on Earth are scientifically measurably changing. And we're being invited to join that dance and upgrade and up level. So, an easy way to ground yourself, to tune into what it means to be incarnate, is get your feet on the ground. Be in nature. Go for a walk, go for a sit. Sit by a tree. Trees know a lot. They've seen a lot of human hoo-ha and not run around. They know how to stand their ground and work that vertical flow. Choose peace. Whatever's going on, choose peace. Say this with me. Be still and know that I am God. So we're going to do that right now. Put your stuffs down, uncross whatever's crossed. Take a deep breath. You want to flip the lights off. Great Spirit, thank you for today. Thank you for words and wisdom. Thank you for the life in these words. Thank you for the added life in my life. Thank you for this moment right now. I am here now. And I am so blessed and so happy to have an imagination. I stand in the presence of all that is good and right and beautiful and holy, sanctified and full of life. And I humbly hold my imagination out and say, help! And I ask for a rewiring and a cleansing of my imagination, that it automatically goes to good, that it automatically goes to blessing. I ask for new pictures and new images to fill my imagination with pictures of a joyous future where humans live in harmony with the rest of life, where we nurture nature, where we caretake the earth, where we go with the flow, where we cooperate, where there is room for everyone. I imagine a world where people treat each other with respect and love. I imagine a world where people treat animals with respect and love. I imagine a world where people treat water with respect and love. I imagine a world where angels are pouring light into the earth plane. Oh, I don't have to imagine that. It's already happening. I imagine a world where we easily receive. I imagine a world where I tell new stories that fill the hearers with joy and upliftment and hope. I imagine a world where I wake up in the morning thrilled to be alive. I imagine a world where I appreciate the gift of this incarnation. I imagine a world where puppy dogs and toddlers see my energy and go, hey, we're safe with him. We're safe with her. I imagine a world where divine life permeates the cells of my body. So like somebody who ate too much garlic, everywhere I go, it's just oozing out of my pores. And everywhere I go, without saying a word, I bring healing. I bring peace. Just by my very existence and willingness to allow my imagination to be filled with divine thoughts, to allow my body to be energized with love and joy and peace, to allow my presence to make a positive difference. I chose to be incarnate this time, at this profound evolutionary time on planet Earth, and I choose now to accept my role as a change agent. I am not fearing change. I'm loving it because everything, every single thing in my life is changing for the better. It's upgrade time, baby, and I am part of the upgrade. I receive, say it with me. I receive the upgrade. I receive it now.
I receive it now.
And just sit with that energy and allow it to flood you. What a blessing that we get to hear these reminders. What a blessing that Spirit speaks directly to our hearts. So with gratitude for all the blessings, thank you. Thank you, life. Say it with me. Thank you, life. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am blessed. Yell it. I am blessed. And I am a blessing. I am a blessing. I am a blessing. Well, aren't you weird? Nope, I'm a blessing. Aren't you strange? Yep, I am, because I'm choosing to be a blessing. Aren't you a little bit too optimistic? Oh no, I'm getting better and better every day. I'm just starting to be optimistic. I am a blessing, and I am joyfully living my incarnation as an incarnate manifestation of love and light. And so it is. Yeah, baby. That's right. Okay. So I have some prezzies. We'll go on to the next slide. I have handouts for you. Help you know what's in each thing. You go here. You didn't get them. You did.
I did.
You did. I need one to read. Dun, 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 dun. Laura, I am so sorry. I'm just gonna let somebody else help me out. So I think that Butch can help me. Butch, and then I know you need one of these. I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. So this coming week, again, the predictions, the things that have been coming through are basically drama, 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 drama. So it started early. It's going to continue on. Don't let yourself get distracted. Remember, when you hear drama, 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 oh, somebody's trying to hijack my imagination. I don't want drama in there. I choose peace. Oh, I remember Eileen talked about this. This is the old paradigm falling apart. Yay, fall apart, old paradigm. We're building something new and better. The old is changing. And hallelujah, Harry, for that. How many thousands of years have we as humans trudged along with war and sickness and poverty and hierarchy? Oh, I couldn't. I'm a fledger. They're better than me. Yes, I'm better than you. We're not doing that anymore. We're not doing that anymore. Thank God. So when you see all this drama going out in 3D, recognize that 3D is crumbling and rejoice in that. Because after it crumbles, there's going to be a lot of people that need, now what do we do? And you are the people that bring in the now what do we do? Now what we do is love and peace and fun. Fun. Oh, she said fun in church. I know it. Carnage. So on July 25th, July 24th through 26th is a great reset time. It is, in many traditions, it's a new year. It's a spiritual time of making a fresh start. And so I invite you to join that on the 24th, and I've put it on your little image thing. Look back at the past year, look back at all the opportunities you've had, all the ways you've grown, and be grateful. Look back at the trials and tribulations and the personal attempts some of you have made to support the entire American Medical Association by yourselves. Let that all go and rejoice in your health and your increasing vitality. On the 25th, if you can, turn out the outside world. Just turn it off and get with yourself and with spirit and say, what am I choosing now? Now, what do I want? Forgive the past. Look forward. What am I choosing now? What's the plan for me, Spirit? What would you like me to do next? I am open. And then on the 26th, rise at dawn and make that commitment. Okay, it's my new life. And then when Susie Cream Cheese comes over or calls you on the phone and says, oh, remember that time when it was so horrible and it was so bad? And remember how you were so horrible and so bad and it was all so horrible and so bad? And you'll say, oh, today's the first day of my new life. No, I don't like to talk about that anymore. I've forgiven myself and everybody else from the past. What I was thinking about is, isn't that a beautiful day today? And what am I going to create today? So I can't talk to you right now because I'm really busy creating something better. But thanks for calling. I wish you a great day. Bye. Bye. What do we say to the old paradigm? See ya. So that's in your handout. Zoomies, if you need a handout, request it. Okay, and one more thing. Monday morning wholeness wave. Send love to people. Love, love, love. 8 o'clock in the morning, there'll be a whole bunch of other people joining you. When you're full, this isn't about depletion. That's old paradigm. Martyrdom is over. That's old paradigm. This is about fill yourself up to overflowing and then slosh all over everybody around you. Okay? Message received? Yeah? Who's blessed? I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Okay, now I'm done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome.